Hello all, I'm Francois Swanepoel, and today we're talking about making sense of trends and solutions for integrated and sustainable project delivery. Zooming out a bit, is 2025 a potentially groundbreaking year for property and BIM and tech in South Africa and Africa? It surely looks promising if you consider where we are right now. Most of us have adapted to a new environment after the 2020-2021 COVID disruptions. Remote and digital working is more common than ever. A global nomad culture is rapidly changing people's lives, the nature of many businesses, career options, and impacting communities everywhere. All sorts of proptech, fintech, contech, and AI by innovative startups are either filling functional gaps, automating tasks, or data-driven design, simulations, analysis, and offering new ways of doing old things and many more. Not to mention how AI and automation is being democratized with access to everyone. Open source has probably never seen this level of awareness and acceptance. Our world has changed and will forever not be the same as before. We all need to get more from less. On the other hand, there are so much more options, many more tools to do things better than before. Sometimes it all can be too much just figuring out what route to take, what tools will be best for our projects and businesses, even where we are going to end up. On the other side of hype lies tangible productivity in practice. Who's joining us on this epic journey? When you start exploring what BIM and its possibilities are, you probably already saw. BIM is not a new concept. As an industry, we've globally been trying to make sense of it and use it to our advantage since the mid-80s. Despite all that time, BIM keeps evolving. There are a lot of information, tools, and opinions about it on our global digital library, the Internet. It looks complicated and feels challenging in many ways, especially when you start to actually doing it. But it actually is possible and offers many benefits to willing practices, big and small. Yes, BIM is not only for just big practices or big projects. So let's briefly look at the big picture and then unpack an approach that we believe in and hope will inspire you in your own BIM journey. Before we start, it's important that we quickly see who you all are. By show of hands, in no particular order, who is our owners and developers, town planners and urban designers, architects, engineers, structural, MEP, civil, acoustic, energy and sustainability consultants, interior designers, quantity surveyors, project managers, contractors, government and institutes, municipalities, education, manufacturers and suppliers, facilities managers, banking and insurance, legal practitioners, estate agents, brokers and marketing, software, data and IT, other specialists. Thank you all. This is great to see so many industry stakeholders here with us. We believe the success of BIM and our industry as a whole needs all of us, working together as members of the same team.
To understand where we are, what we are busy with, or what we need to next, we need to have a clear view of where we want or need to go and where we come from. As an industry, we are all basically here to design, build, operate, manage, and maintain all movable and immovable assets in the built environment, right? It is actually very important to understand what this means in practice, because whatever method or model we as an industry follow, together we have to deliver a particular product and value to our clients and communities. To do all of this, it requires all of us mentioned before to participate in our capacities, from owners and developers all the way down to specialists, and last but not least, the end users. That means all of us as well.
So considering all these aspects, stakeholders, demands, objectives, and requirements involved with the process of project delivery, we all know from experience the many challenges we face and how important it is to solve the many problems we encounter on a daily basis. Let's be brutally honest here. It is all about money in the end. Talking about the money is a good thing, and in fact very important. No matter where in value chain of the built environment we are, money makes it possible for all stakeholders. The supply side, design, build, operate, manage, and maintain, and the demand side, the end users, or all of us, to both fulfill our role and achieve our individual and collective objectives in every project. Each stakeholder in the value chain has their own unique role to play, and in most, if not all cases, we are interdependent from each other for overall success of any project. At the same time, we all face the same challenges in a volatile economy. On the road to achieving sustainable success, there is one common aspect we all simply have to solve on every project. That one thing that could make or break our businesses and our projects is collaborative communication. Over time, many different approaches were developed and evolved to address these challenges in project delivery. Some examples are traditional building, design bid build, construction manager at risk, design build, job order contracting, multiple award task order contract, and the approach we prefer and recommend, lean construction and integrated project delivery. Lean construction, LC. LC is a project delivery process that uses lean methods of maximizing stakeholder value while reducing waste by emphasizing collaboration between teams on a project. The goal of lean construction is to increase productivity, profits, and innovation in the industry. To achieve this goal, integrated project delivery, IPD, is an important pillar of the lean construction process. IPD is a construction project delivery method by which key parties involved in the design, fabrication, and construction aspects of a project are joined together under a single agreement. This allows for ongoing communication and collaboration throughout the project's phases, which decreases waste while increasing efficiency, respect for team members, and project outcomes including profits. The aim of IPD is to create a better system of collaboration and communication between the various parties involved in a construction project, from the owner to the designer to the builder and any trades and suppliers involved. This method stands in contrast to the traditional design bid-build project delivery model, in which the owner of the project has separate contracts with each party and serves as a go-between for the design and build teams. Did you notice? The pillars for success of lean construction, LC, and integrated project delivery, IPD, brings us back to that one thing that could make or break businesses and our projects: collaborative communication. It's no secret, our world has changed and will forever not be the same as before. Everything around us and all that we do is increasingly becoming digitized. We all need to get and do more from less. On this slide, we map out what this technology highway could look like for your complete project, across project stages and stakeholders. And this is not even everything. On the other hand, there are so many more options or working methods, driven by an ever-evolving number of tools to do things better than before. Sometimes it all can become too much, just figuring out what route to take. What tools will be best for our projects, businesses, and careers? What changes will we need to make? Even our futures, where we are going to end up with all this. With BIM, Lean, and IPD, we could optimize communication, accuracy, and milestone handover, and coordinate a project with the entire project team in such a way that we minimize or eliminate waste of rework, work duplication, and nasty surprises, especially during the construction phase of the project.
As we see it, BIM is a starting point of the winning recipe for us to achieve our goals of collaborative communication and maximum success for all stakeholders on a project. Now we get to the final piece of putting together this puzzle of doing BIM in practice. We look at how to fuse architectural design, construction, marketing, and operation of a project with technologies, data integration, best practice, and education, with insight for the benefit of all stakeholders through all project stages.
The key questions to start with for every stakeholder wanting to use BIM and tech to your advantage is why, what, and how to decide what the right components are for your project delivery. Why? Consider and clarify the priorities and objectives at each level and for every stakeholder. Get clear on the big picture. Do a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
What? Define the main pillars for implementing digital design and construction, BIM, Lean, and IPD on your project. Milestones. Stakeholders. Processes. Open BIM with IFC and BCF. Technology, tools and software, data integration and standards, i.e. ISO 19650 and COBE.
To us, BIM, digital twins, smart buildings, or cities, done right means the right data in the right format or definition, at the right time, by the right people, for the right reason. Creatively adapted from the fundamental Plannerly philosophy. Plannerly best outlines the keys of an effective BIM management process. Plan, through a BIM execution planning of people and processes. Scope, through a master information delivery plan and deliverable coordination. Contract, through simplified BIM contracts. Schedule, through BIM project management and smart milestones. Track, through lean BIM progress tracking. Verify, through simplified BIM compliance checking and data handover. To ensure the best chance of success, it is important to us that we apply and use proven standards and systems. Keep it as simple as possible for all stakeholders at all points of process, clearly defining every use case and the requirements. Foster a core culture of continuous learning, knowledge sharing, and growth. Delivering exceptional stakeholder support ensures full engagement. And lastly, optimize communication and accuracy. Here we show a practical example of how you can eliminate rework, duplication if work, and reduce or totally remove errors. By implementing integrated digital design and construction to optimize project delivery and improve value through collaborative communication, digital surveys, and as-built conditions, Start any renovation project with complete capturing existing conditions accurately and fast. The point cloud data and Ultra HD virtual tours from one single site visit offer huge benefits to the whole team from early design through to the construction stages. Digital design and documentation. With the capabilities of BIM design software today driving speed and accuracy at new levels of productivity, it simply is a no-brainer from feasibility to automated data takeoff and coordination. Energy and simulation. Automate simulations for analysis like energy, structural, acoustics, etc. Design coordination. With tools like BIMX and Plannerly in the BIM ecosystem, you can easily plan, scope, contract, schedule, track, and verify all aspects of a project. 3D render and visualization. Integrating tools like Twinmotion, you can harness real-time updates to clients and the design team for easier and faster decision-making from design through to sales. Construction management. With a tool like OpenSpace and a connected workflow, coordinated planning, digital quality control and costing takeoff becomes a fluent open BIM process in a common data environment, CDE with point clouds, virtual tours, IFC models and data, and BCF issues that is fully transparent to everyone. Inspections and compliance. With digitized, sales-ready property data, collaboration between estate agents, certified property inspectors, and compliance specialists drives risk-free property solutions that simplify and accelerate property transactions for estate agents, sellers and buyers, landlords and tenants, banks and insurers alike. Digitized marketing. Seamless communication and engagement drives effective digital selling from the design team to client and owner or developer to buyers. At some point in this BIM journey, we all need to answer this one important question. Do I really need this? After starting our own BIM journey 24 plus years ago, all we can say is, all our projects are delivered through BIM, one way or the other. Here is why. BIM, done right, gets everybody on a project on the same page, is an integrated way to design, construct, and operate built assets, delivers real savings to all aspects and stakeholders, uses the best technology for the job on each project and phase, adds value to the full building lifecycle, from cradle to cradle, is proven to deliver better buildings, full stop. It is up to each of us to choose wisely and responsibly what works for us, our clients and communities, our businesses, our industry. This requires that we have a holistic view of and consider all aspects for the short, medium, and long term. At this stage, one hope it is clear to all where this journey leads. We believe that this way, we have the best chance of delivering relevant and measurable value to our clients for their projects, big or small. Our teams and businesses will be more agile and adaptive. We will achieve industry transformation to be more collaborative, working together towards common goals in common processes, versus working in silos of isolation and negatively competitive environments. We, our products and services, our businesses and industry, will deliver more value to our clients and market. And so we build more profitable and sustainable business and positively impact our industry and all our communities. Thank you for joining us as we unpack this exploration of what's possible for us all if we join together in shared objectives and optimal approaches of integrated and sustainable project delivery for property, BIM, and tech in South Africa and Africa in times ahead of us. Achieving these goals means better buildings, more value, and less waste for all stakeholders involved in a property's lifecycle. It's possible. Let's go do it.